Ow. I just freaking... Dude, the fan just hit me in the face. Whoa. Beef, some chicken. I'll just use yogurt and I'll use butter. There's clothing. Bro, come on, touch. Maybe I should hold it like this instead of the top. Maybe pinch it. I'm so sad. I don't know how I forgot to record that. No.
But work. Like, no. No more working. Hello? Freezing real quick here. I'm not gonna lie. 40 minutes to work out.
Come see who really fucking with her. Man, I can't wait to see that go backpack. The shit I wrote a month ago, I paid. Remember that?
Let's please make some new memories. Wait, hold on. What if I can do this? Hold on. Oh my god, hold on. That would be so cool, hold on. So I start here. Okay, maybe that's too hard. Ah! And then I just put it on the side. What the heck? What's wrong with
I don't know what you want from me.
Is good, but there's no clarity on these outer ones. Like, maybe I should have let it sit and form before I started like wiggling to get that clarity. Oh, I'm shaking. I don't know, man. Ah, like it's uneven. Probably fever. Yeah. Nam. Nat. I Lady Kong. Mindy. Nahom is Minwoki Yay. Gay Yay. Yay is what? Yay. Okay, I get it. You're done. Jeez. Okay, I'm not sorry. What you got there? Some food, some pork.
It wasn't that bad actually.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not all gonna fit. You'll come back. This is so cool. That X panel is amazing. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Favorite jeans and you hold me so tight. Oh my god, I understand it now. Change this when you look at it. Wait, why am I adding cream cheese when I add avocado? Base set. I don't even. My bad.
I should divide these up, and then started working on a big document that listed out all the machines. Undoubtedly, this will make some of you upset. There's a big voice for a separate video that's only manual machines. So, but stainless steel X. So I do actually give.
God dang, home. Mud. Dude, I've never heard these words in my life. Told grandma. No, you. Am I stupid? I don't know. Vietnamese is so confusing. Just grab it and you eat it.
But how?
Gamne. Ube tiramisu. Why is the crema so thick on this one? This isn't that good. This is okay. But why is the espresso so thick? Like, I don't understand. Steps as onboarding is. I need to pull back quicker. No, what am I doing?
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Can't you just let me snow plenty of
Ah, it's so hard. Oh, why is it so scary, man? It's so freaking scary. It's it's so scary. I just gotta commit. 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 I feel okay. So far, so good. I think. I hope. Yes! Okay. Now I have. Maybe I just do this. This. I did not do this smartly. Like this. Okay. Indeed, have a nice. Let's see Seattle.
Because I remember I came from way up there running, and I.
Yeah, like up to 20. Yeah, 16.
Oh, yeah, I should have put this.
We've been doing some stuff that we used to.
Oh yeah, some espresso.
You make an espresso. Yeah. Don't matter how you drunk. Yeah.
Wow.
You want some?
Oh shit. I have a bet on it.
Celtics Nuggets?
I have a bet on it, that's
I
all.
would throw up. I think they're
Yeah,
playing Edmonton or who are they?
But you can play up
I think you can't cross this line either. I think like like tennis.
Wait, how much was the machine? The Yankees win, you give me your coffee machine. My coworker for Secret Santa.
I don't get the shirt.
Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. Step brothers, dog.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Am I gonna be on your vlog?
Probably.
Give me a little taste.
He's double fisting.
He's double fisted.
He's double fisting. Yes, yes. This is a big table.
We'll need the dealer chips. These are fine. Should we share 50? 50? 30.
You got the Asian glow, man. We don't want to do that. Andrew Reed is 25?
20.
20.
Bro,
I was about to be
I
looking
was seated.
Chat GPT.
All right.
I'll carry on. Go to sleep. It's your bedtime.
Bingo. I need to do something like that. Yes! If he goes all in. If he goes all in. I'll take it. $200 on him. No! You fucking gotta be.
Yeah, guy, coach.
Come on, man. Hey, yo. What's up, man? Come on. Yes. 5. Yeah! Yo, can I switch with you? Yes. You have a Venmo?